afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I think I hope you're fine. Don't look happy at all. I suppose you're husband and wife.
Yes, we are. She had to drag me from work. She said you have to go to a therapist first, and
Okay.
we are here.
You are in the right place. I know you're angry. It shows on your face. But let me assure you that you will leave here smiling at least a bit. May I address you as Mr. and Mrs. Who?
Mr. and Mrs. John Okafor.
You can call me Odogu.
Oh, good.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
She's here for a reason, and that is why we are here.
Okay.
She has been complaining a lot. So I guess she's very, very upset. That's why she's not talking. She has been complaining about everything I do lately. So I don't really know what the problem is. The reason why I had to run out from work is because she said the marriage is over.
Oh.
And that's a very bad news. So I have been asking what is the problem. She has refused to say. She said we have to go and see a therapist, and she said you came highly recommended.
Okay.
And that's why I'm here.
Alright. You have done well, Mr. Kafu.
Thank you.
And Mr. Kafu. What is very beautiful. Looking at her nose, the shape of her face and everything, you actually married a very beautiful man.
Of course.
You know. And for her to be angry, I know there must be a reason. There must be a reason. Because I can see beyond her beautiful face. Trying to look into her heart. I want to ask, how are you doing today?
To be honest, ma'am, I'm not fine. I'm not okay at all.
I know. I can see that from your face. I'm feeling like turning off my computer to open this session. You know, I can see. And I want to show you that you will leave here satisfied. You leave here satisfied because I always get a few sunlight and all that. And
I pray so.
I know you will leave here satisfied.
Thank you.
You know, apart from my own knowledge and everything, I also serve the living God. And apart from also talking to you, I also take it to God in prayers. So I know God by myself. You will live with your wife and she'll be smiling.
You have to help us. You have to help us. Let's deal with this.
Yeah, it's going to be fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, Odogu said you've been complaining about everything and everything lately. And for him to say that, it means that has not been your character. Please, can you be kind enough to let me know one?
Thank you for this opportunity. The thing is, I've been married to my husband for 2 years now. And to be honest, this marriage is already draining me. Before I got married to my husband, I saw some potential as in him, a man with vision.
Yes.
So before I agreed to marry him, I told him that, babe, I know you don't have this bulking money, but if you can bring the one you have and the little I have, I think we'll be able to afford the land.
Okay. Wow.
But marriage is not about recreation. Yes, it's part of it, but investing is part of it too. So I told him that we're going to get a land. He agreed. He even bought to the idea that it's a very good one for me to have even thought of it. Said 2 years after marriage, my husband is not even showing anything. He's not even. I'm not even seeing. I'm seeing another picture of the man I got married to. He's not even saying anything about investment. The little money we save, my husband is not even accountable for it. And there's this real estate that want us to invest in. I've checked their portfolio, I've been to their website, and they are doing well. And I told my husband that last 2 years that these people are good. And the good thing about them is that there's an installment payment, so we can be paid, not like we give them once. We can pay gradually, bit by bit. He buy into the idea. The good thing about this real estate company I'm talking about is just of recent they went for an allocation, and the MD was there. people, they were just giving people land. That was what even triggered this my anger. Why will I be with a man for 2 years, nothing to show for it, no investment, no plan, no land? I am draining. Like, this marriage is actually draining me, because this is not the life I visioned for myself. It's not it at all. Good thing about this company is that they have integrity. Just of recent, last month, if I'm not mistaken, they went for an allocation and the MD was there. Imagine the pain of me seeing people receiving land that they paid installment, and this is what I've been talking to my husband about for a long time, 2 years. I'm not sure I can do this again. I cannot. There's a limit to what one can take. I cannot. I saw him with lots of potentials. I saw him with vision, with goals. I'm no longer seeing those things I married him for. I want him, he's Odogo. He should prove himself as Odogo. I'm tired. I shall go this, I shall go that, I shall go this. That's not what I want. I want a man that can invest. My husband is he's just not showing interest, and I don't like it. I'm tired. I want a divorce.
I love my wife. It's sure for me, that's why I married her. She's the type that usually encourage me to do a lot of things.
Investment.
A lot of,
Not to buy hair.
I do a lot for her as well. Okay, so I thought she would have said this thing that she said now earlier, but I know she has mentioned it before, but I didn't know that is the recent problem that made her to get to this point now that we are talking about.
Okay.
So Achalugo, I love you, and you know how things has been with my business lately. So I didn't know that there's a lot going on in her mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm so confused right now that I don't even know where to start. So I know that we've been saving.
Yes.
We've been saving for one or two things. And I've also been doing my business.
Okay.
So I would like her to calm down for me. Achalugo, see, you don't even need to go through this route. You have to calm down. Let her calm down for me, and let's talk this thing over. And thank God we're in your office, so we can know how to go about this thing.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Please let her calm down.
Okay.
Thank you.
I would like you to do something. There's something you didn't do before all this. He just said that he didn't understand why the anger rose from 6 to 1,000. Do you understand? And he didn't also know that it's because of the discussion before. He is pleading. And I can take that. And that humility is a plus from him, from an Odogu. From an Odogu is pleading, which means he has seen all the good potentials that you have. You are the wife, apart from let's do this, not go on vacation, and you also want your husband to invest for tomorrow. You want him to have this generational wealth, because I know what you can do with a landed property, which you want him to start from. It's not all vacation. We are talking about real investment, and real estate is where to invest as we speak. That is the sector that you can invest now and your money doubles. Just give it a few years, your money doubles. And we are talking about the real estate company that went for physical allocation maybe legally, right?
Yes, of recent. That was last 2 weeks, if not last month here. They just went for allocation. That was what even triggered my pain.
Did you show him about that real estate company? You showed him?
Yes, I told him
about it.
Yes, even before we got married there. Maybe he has forgotten, but I know I mentioned the real estate to him. That I went to check their portfolio.
Yeah.
That I went to check their portfolio and
Achalugo, I don't even know the name of this company. I don't know their office. I don't know anything about this company.
I know a very good real estate that does this real estate allocation. Could you be talking about land property investment?
That's the real estate.
Serious?
That's the big.
You even know the company.
That is the executive director of Landview Investment Limited.
Like they were just online all over the places.
Wait, hold on. You also work with the same company?
Yes. I am actually the executive director of Landview Property and Investment Limited.
Wow.
Yes. Apart from this, I do as my passive because I see family life. I am an enthusiast when it comes to family life. Okay. I'm a mental health coach. I'm also a family life coach.
Okay.
You know, and that is why I'm saying you that your own case is actually very good, because some people I see here come for vacations, they come for these luxurious things of life that is also very good.
Okay.
You understand? But your wife is coming for investments on how to increase your wealth, which means I give her a plus on that. And I know that the way you are looking, you are going to make a positive change. She said you have been saving together. Where is that money still intact, like readily available? Because we could just do this. Do you understand? This is what we can just do if that money is intact.
Okay. I'm happy now that at least you said you know the company that my wife is talking about.
Yes.
I don't know the company. My own is to go to shop and do business. Yes, it's true that we've been saving money together. But the truth is, the money is not available at the moment. You understand?
Yes.
The money is not available. But I know with the way my business is going, I can be able to bring that money back. I wanted to surprise her. So because I know before that she was talking about land. So somebody in my shop approached me that they used to do, what is that name? Banking. It's not bank.
Land banking?
They say it's land banking, something like that.
Okay.
And you know, as a businessman, I have to look at it very well. They said, you know, I do with percentage. They said they're going to give me big percentage that I should do it. You know, they tried, they talked, and I saw that maybe probably if I keep this money, because the money will be saving it in the bank, and it's not doing anything. And as a business person, I always like to double my money. That was how I used this money, and you know, I really didn't want to tell her about it, because I know I didn't want to get my wife upset. So I wanted to see if I can sort it out by myself, you know. So these people collected this money. I paid the money to the company, and they said they do this banking land or bank wanting land. I looked at the percentage; it's a very good one. So I jumped in.
For how long now?
That is the problem. Because as we speak right now, these people are not even picking my calls.
You see? You didn't even tell me. I didn't even know you made an investment.
Calm down. I know that. Like I said, I didn't know that she is going to be this upset with me, you know. And I am sorry, I did not tell you, but this is how it happened. I don't know. I wanted it to be a surprise. Maybe by tomorrow I will show this money has increased, though. You know, it's business. But right now, even the company, I've been having series of cases with them. They are not even responding. They are not picking my calls. They're not doing it. And the money is supposed to, it has even matured. They are supposed to have given me this money according to what they explained to me. You know, I didn't tell her, but I am very sorry I didn't tell her, but that is it.
Okay. I know Igbo men. I've seen a whole lot of them here, actually. I have seen a lot of Igbo men love to surprise their wives.
Exactly.
They love to surprise their wives. And he just wanted to give you this surprise, and then you now. And I want to tell you something. My prayer, like I told you, that your marriage issue I'm taking it to God. While I also apply, while it is my profession, I'll put the necessary things, while I'll tell you that it is always good to let your wife know, especially when it comes to investments. And it appears that she has these people that she has been following up. She has seen their progress over time and all of that. I want to say that thing is land banking. That's what they do. That's what those companies. I'm not sure that those people are still in the business. I cannot guarantee how good they are. Do you understand? But here too, we do land banking. Land banking is actually a particular scheme where a client like you comes in with us with a minimum of 1 million naira, either in 6 months or 1 year, and in 6 months we give you 20% on it. Why? Because it's not as if you are doing any form of magic with it. With that, it is a land banking thing. It's not like what you see in the banks and all of that. This is land banking. We use it. We even show you a lot of land in a juicy place. We use that thing. We tell you that you buy this land with us for 1 million. For 6 months, that your land will have appreciated. We'll give you 20% on top of it and buy it back from you. That is land buyback scheme. If you do 2 million, we show you probably a bigger square meter of that particular plot of land, the entire square meter, where at the end of 6 months, we give you 20% of that thing and buy it back from you. That means we are going to keep that land for you and sell it back. And you have made money. If you keep it for a period of 24 months, or 12 months, which is 1 year, it attracts 45%. That is what good real estate companies do. But the one, I don't even want to ask about the name because I know that probably when I pray that your money comes back. But next time, please do your inquiries before you invest your money. It's always good too to carry your wife along. Actually, I'm going to assure you that I will team up with him. Since I am in the business, I will team up with your Udogu to make sure that we get to these people. Did they give you papers? I'm sure they gave you some papers.
They gave me some documents, and
I will look at it.
They gave me.
I will look at it. Okay. Then we will go after them.
Okay.
What he was trying to do was actually good, but the information they gave him and the company did not investigate. It always goes to know who these people are, because a lot of people are everywhere, saying one or two things, but the real people like Landview Property and Investment Limited will come to you and let you know what it takes, and you begin to see them now, see what they are doing, like we saw in Asaba. How many real estate companies can go to the bush, go to the particular hectares and places where they have applied company with their MD, their managing director? But here in Landview, the managing director will be there, the project manager will be there, the executive director, and everybody will be there. That is just to assure the public that we are real. Giving documents to the owners, physical allocation. And when we do the land buyback, we also give you as a point due. Upon maturity, you are paid. If it is not weekend or public holiday, or maybe the banks will use have one issue or the other in their app, we pay you as a point due. That is what Landview Property and Investment Limited is all about. We don't do church or church like those people we keep doing. We don't do church or church. Actually, I like it that you're beginning to smile. I'm going to team up with your husband now, and by God's grace, we'll get that money back. Then you now begin the journey. If you want to do the land banking scheme, it's possible, so that upon maturity, with the interest and your principal, you can now secure your piece of land and start from there. You will assure me that going forward, you carry your wife along in your investment plan.
I will. Thank you very much, ma'am. Achalugo, I'm very, very sorry. It's just that you know how it used to be. And I know say you sure for me, that's why I married you, and you always have this investment sense. So, what did you say is the name of that company again?
It's Landview Property Investment Limited.
Landview Property.
I've checked their website. I've checked their portfolio.
Okay. You said you also work with them.
I am the executive director of Landview Property Investment
You see how
Limited.
God used to work.
That is
You
it.
see how God used to work. Anchalugo. Now that we are here, this thing is going very fine. And thank God that she has talked to us the way it should go. I'm very, very sorry. So let us not go ahead with that divorce. I'm very sorry. So I think what I need to do now, I will work with her. You get now, I will work with her. And I will make sure that I bring back that money. I'm a businessman. They cannot still eat my money like that. You get the point. So I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. Thank you very much, man.
I promise I'll work with you.
My wife, she's a very good woman. For her to be this upset, So I know she's a very good woman. You get, so I will work with you like you said.
Yes.
I will.
But I'm sure I can do. I'm assuring you. By the next section of this, you'll be smiling better than what you're doing now. Because that money probably will be signing some papers that they will land you. I'll get a consultant, a new.
Where is their office?
The office of Landview.
Yes.
Yeah, there.
This building.
This building belongs to Landview Property Investment Limited. I also operate here, at my physical office for my consultation.
Okay. No wonder. I was seeing some signposts. Some things. I said, are we? In my mind, I was like, are we coming to property company or we are going to see a therapist?
This office doubles as my office.
Okay.
So I consult here and also carry out my real estate business here.
Okay.
So you're in the right place. You're in the right place. All right. Actually,
yes.
this is nice. It was nice seeing you.
Yes.
You're a good woman.
Thank you.
And you also have a lovely husband.
And you look so beautiful.
Thank you so much. And that is you too.
Thank you.
But my wife is more beautiful.
Smile.
My wife is more.